Welcome to another episode of Jurassic World Evolutions by Frontier Games. We're continuing where we left off in our park, which you can see I have a dinosaur in the hatchery, and I have the fossil center I have to go to, and an expedition. So, last episode I left off, I put my power plant backwards, so it has no power. Here I'm extracting the fossils for the dinosaur, and I can't say these dinosaur names to save my life, okay? So I'm not going to try and pronounce some of them.
Oh my gosh, you got a sick dinosaur on your hands. It's time to treat it. Or what comes next?
So, my
It's gonna be
thoughts
on your
on this
hands as
game
well.
is I love it.
Add-on task.
I love everything I did in it so far. And reason the episode didn't come out the time it was supposed to is partially my fault because I stayed up playing this game. This game's addicting, and that's what I love about it. So you got your research center, you can research stuff. You got your fossils and DNA to make dinosaurs. You got your contracts, which you do to get money in the game, but you also have stores to get money in the game. Where at the point, I ran out of money. Don't do what I did. I got the park somewhat stable now. I got a decent income coming in. It took a while. So, the dinosaur is sick, you gotta cure the dinosaur. And I figured while I'm playing this game, if you guys want to name any of the dinosaurs, give them a nickname for future episodes, leave them in the comment section down below, because that was the idea of buying this game, so you guys could name the dinosaurs. And I thought it would be fun. That way the audience gets to play along too. In a sense.
I wasn't entirely sure about this one, but you proved me wrong.
So here they want me to build, I think that's the gift shop. Yeah, that's the gift shop. And when you first build it, it has no path, no power. And I've been watching other people's videos and to get an idea of what they're talking about and what they're not talking about. So, you need power. So you need to put up power lines. That's the only way you get power to your building. And basically, the path is so your customers can walk into the building. So you need those two elements to get the stores running, or your buildings. This is just a nice, relaxing building game, but intense at times, especially when it comes to the dinosaurs. And I just liked the fact that you can build like a theme park type buildings, but at the same time, it's based off of Jurassic World. And Jurassic World is the most amazing picture I ever seen. Jurassic Park was the first one I saw. And Jurassic Park was the one that scared me the most, the first time I saw it. But it's also was based off novels, from what I understand. And now they brought Jurassic Park back as Jurassic World. It's not a reboot. It's a continuation of the story. Everybody says it's a reboot. It's not. And I thought the story was actually interesting because it took another turn for the worse, in my opinion. I mean, it was a good, compelling story, but the worst part is they want to weaponize the dinosaurs for military aspect. They want to use them as military field agents. That's where chaos comes into play, I was thinking. That's why I can't wait to see the new Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, because I wanted to see where it's gonna go, which comes out June 22nd. I actually marked my calendar for that one because I definitely want to go see that. So I finally got enough money to put the path to the power plant, but now I need to get the power plant connected to my power grid. Now the problem is when you put the power lines down, you really want to make sure there's no trees. You want to make sure there's no buildings in your way, and you want to make sure the land is a little bit flat so you can put it down. I learned a lot playing this game. And I made different mistakes than other people. I mean, I watched other people play it, they had their mistakes. And me, I made totally different mistakes. So, you can pick up this game and you will not have the same experience as another person. Which I thought, oh, it's all going to be the same experience. But no, because different things happen at different times. And you just don't expect it to happen until it happens. And then chaos runs loose throughout your park. So I actually enjoying the chaos part. Of course, my friends think I'm a mad scientist when it comes to the genome splicing part. Which I do some of that in upcoming episodes, the genome splicing. I'm starting to play with that. Seeing what it all does and so forth. So you want to constantly send your teams on expeditions because you can get better fossil DNA. You can get other type of fossils that don't have DNA that you can sell and get money. But you can't progress in the game without money. That is the strongest thing you need, is income. So right now I'm just waiting on money. I don't have much money. My money is depleted at this point. Because what I did was I kept building up and bringing out as much dinosaurs as I can, and found out that money you make disappears. And then if you don't get the customers happy, you just don't make money either. You need customers, and you need to watch how much you spend, which I did not watch how much I spend, because I thought I was doing pretty well. But that played a factor, and they said that, I don't know if they said it during E3 or in one of their other videos, that one of the things can go wrong is you can run out of money. Lucky me, I'm the one that ran out of money. So here I got amber. Amber is the highest quality fossil you can get for DNA. So the first island is a tutorial, which is nice. And it gets you the feel of what you have to do to maintain this park, what you have to do to get everything going and set up. And it's a learning experience, I will say that. I mean, you get to learn about the dinosaurs. They have an engine encyclopedia, which I did not go to. I'm going to do that off camera on my own time, because that's going to take up a lot of video space. And that will eventually get boring. See, the other thing is, when you run out of money, you have to slow down and wait. And you gotta make sure you get a steady income coming in. Now, I am getting a financial report. I am not getting much income. I'm only making like 16 or 18,000 there. The reason I couldn't say the number right is because I can't really see the screen when I'm recording this, but it's in that ballpark range. And I'm just seeing what I can do to draw customers in right now. And I got all the stuff that I can research, from buildings. Now, some contracts demand you to research specific stuff, I notice. But you can research wherever you want. You don't have to do what the contract says, per se. I thought it was like the, my app game, the Jurassic World Builder and the Jurassic Park Builder, where they'll talk you through it. Okay, this is what the park needs. Go out, go do it, and we'll give you a reward for it, just to make you happy. It's not like that. It's a totally different ballgame. The contracts are there so you can make money. That's all it's there for. And each individual contract gives you reputation points. So this is me after reviewing the game, I guess, at this point. If I had to score this game, in my opinion, it'd be maybe not 9 out of 10. And the reason I say that is because it has lots more potential. You can do a lot with it, and it's in the step of the right direction. And I know I'm scoring it higher than everybody else, but I really, really love the game. and everybody has their own opinions about it, and I think this is a pretty good Jurassic World game. I like this one better than some of the games I've seen, believe it or not, from my childhood. I haven't played Genesis, and I've seen a little bit of some of Jurassic Park games, but this one I really, really like. So here I'm putting down the emergency shelter, because you're going to need emergency shelter in the park during storms. I still haven't learned about carnivores, and you'll see that later in, I don't know, this episode, but later in that episode. Carnivores, I'll explain it here now, is one of the hardest things to maintain as an asset, or a park attraction in your guys' case. And
which means I'm not gonna try.
It's not the fact that you're releasing it in the pen of herbivores and it goes after the herbivore. It's the fact that you can put up an electric fence, and if you don't
come on and help the winning team.
Make them comfy, right, or something, they attack the fence. And I've been having that problem, and I still haven't figured out how to solve that problem.
I am all about
but I'm going to. I'm going to try. It's just going to take a while.
Theme parks rely on drawing people in. And what is more attractive than new dinosaurs?
Then I found out you can sell off your dinosaurs.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is...
Yeah, that's a thing in the game, apparently. So if you have a dinosaur that's giving you too much trouble, you can sell them off after you've done the contract. And that's what I wound up doing later on, is I sold some dinosaurs. I want to redo the carnivore's pen and try and get it that they don't attack the fence, and that's the thing that's not happening, and it's a learning experience. But when you start off with like normal fences. You research, and once you research electric fences, you get electric fences. And I think the more you do research on these things, you're gonna get better stuff. I mean, but it goes by the different islands. Different islands give you different things to go for. So here you can see I'm just fencing off a little area I started with, because I figured I'm going to be putting something in that spot. My island rating for the beginning of this is half a star. That will increase over time. Right now I know where I'm stuck at. I just don't know how to fix it yet. So, but you'll see that in further episodes as we progress through the game. Now, this little blue dots or stars or whatever they are on the bottom of these fossils, they're probably stars, they indicate how good that DNA is on the fossil sample. 3 and higher is the ones you want to get. Anything lower, you can use them. I'm not saying you should do what I do, but you can use them. But what I do is anything lower than 3, I sell for money. Because we need that money to keep this park going. And I am almost got enough samples for the dinosaurs that I could go to the next island now. I did everything in my island, which you'll see in upcoming videos. But for now, we'll just keep with what we got right here. So I keep going back to the island management screen to check on finances, to check on what unlocks when, because I want to unlock everything. And you can also deplete dig sites if you keep digging in the same area. So this is actually the best game I ever played in a long time. I mean, I got myself a ranger station. It says I have a ranger station, but I think that's the only ranger station I have. You can change the skin of your vehicles. And I guess you can unlock these other skins. I haven't figured out how yet. And then there's the skin exclusives. The skin exclusive was interesting. I had to look this up for a minute because I can't remember what the skin exclusives were. Then I found out that this, when you pre-ordered to get the skins, the skin exclusives are color-coded to each platform, which is interesting. I don't know why they chose that. I mean, it's definitely interesting choice. So because I'm on PlayStation, I got blue, which I like that color anyway. But if you're on the PC, you got orange. And people for the Xbox got green. So if you ever want to know what version people are playing, if they have the skin exclusives on, you can tell which version of the game they are playing. So if they're saying, oh, they're playing on PC and they have green skin, they're not playing on PC, they're playing on an Xbox. So it's like an indication which game's on what platform. My other thing is, they said there's going to be DLC coming for this game, which I can't wait. But I'm wondering how they're going to introduce the DLC. Is it going to be upfront, or is it going to be you gotta unlock it? Those are things I'm curious about. So I can't wait to see what they do with this game, what DLCs they come up with this game. I will be playing a lot of this game because it has a lot to do in it. see, they got a place for finances, reputation, missions I don't really care too much about, and contracts. And then, if you see reputations, there's these little lock icons. Those are your next unlockables that you can get. And every time your reputation for each contract goes up, and you do right by them, they will give you an unlockable and say, oh, well, here's a new building. It will come handy in your park when you get the finances. Go build it. And yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go and build it. Because not only these buildings help you finance the park, get you money. So, doing contracts, building the buildings, help you get money. The dinosaurs, or the attractions, they help you bring in the customers. So as you see here, I have 1s and 2s and 3s. And then I have that fossil there, which went by fast, that I can cash out. Now I can either extract the 1s and 2s, or I can sell. Well, I'm selling them, because I really want the 3s to 4s. 3s and 4s will get you most of the DNA you need for that dinosaur. Which that one was for, I think, the Endominus. If I said that right. Don't quote me on that. I am not good at saying dinosaur names. So here I'm extracting, and the feeder.
The last thing you want is
I think that's
hungry dinosaurs in your park.
Yeah, the feeder is depleting. So what you gotta do is you take our ranger vehicle. You can do this 2 ways. I'm doing it the easy way. You just tell it to go replenish the feeder, and they'll come and replenish the feeder for the dinosaurs. You can replenish the feeder yourself. Believe it or not, no one mentioned that in any of their videos. And I didn't know about it, but yeah, you can, if you have to, you can replenish that feeder yourself, from what I've seen. You can tranquilize the dinosaurs yourself, and you can do certain things. And I like how you can drive the vehicles, because I've done that already. I tried tracking a dinosaur. I wanted to try it out. I'm like everyone else, not a good shot at tracking dinosaurs. I think it's a learning experience and learning curve, because it's a moving target. It's not like COD. It's definitely not like shooting games. You can just aim and fire. You literally gotta aim very well to hit the dinosaur. They did a good job on that. Make sure you work for it. So, all in all, like I said, I'm giving it 9 out of 10. Because I didn't think the DLC is going to make it better, so my score might change to 10 out of 10 later. Best game ever. And if you guys want to name any of the dinosaurs, leave the nicknames in the comment section below so I can see them, and I will be naming the dinosaurs during my episodes. And you'll get to see your dinosaur with that name. Which I think is a pretty good trade-off there. And I will see you guys on the next Jurassic Evolution episode.